Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Apologies to City's Attorney, part of the trilogy. Thank you Capcom Creators for the code. Last part, we went into the investigation mode again, because plot twist! And we found out more about Trissy, and we're off to explore. So let's go to Detention Center. July 9th, Detention Center. A visitor's room. Taki may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect. But they don't have any decisive evidence! Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room. Right, the air vent. And he lied. Lied? Taki Dubé can see. Ah! Maki! Speak of the devil. He looks like he's doing okay. I forget, why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything. Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo. I don't have to build a court case on feelings. But since we're here anyway, might as well get what I want to say off my chest. You need someone to complain to, I'll listen. I think she's actually worried for me. Examine! I haven't examined him for a while. That security camera is looking at me. Oh, how do I feel the sudden urge to make a silly face? Security guard. He stands here, watching this room. His eyes, when he looks at Maki, are gentle. Maybe he has a kid the same age. Aww. See? Worth it. Trial today. So, what do you think of the trial today? Phew, I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. He did! He would have been scared out of his mind by that trial. Hey! All's well that ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win. No, if he's found not guilty, we win. Maki might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do. Huh? Bracelet? I'm glad Larry testified. What a great person. She even got Maki off the hook by naming another suspect. Ariana the Cabiners, the detective. I wonder if Maki knows what happened. I mean, if he could follow how the trial went at all. No one told him there's a new suspect. How would he know? Hey! What is it, Apollo? Oh, it's nothing. Must be imagining it. Imagining what, Apollo? It's just, I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know, Maki, he doesn't understand what we're saying, right? How could he? He's a young Burgundian, he doesn't speak English. Yeah, but Bracelet's reacting to him. Huh? Maybe it's malfunctioning? Or it's scared, because you keep making those I'm so mad faces. Was I that bad? Maki lied about not being able to see. But that's not all he lied about. If you're curious about it, there is only one thing to do. You should ask him. Maybe it'll take something big to get him. Big to get to him. Some kind of undeniable evidence? We'll be back, Maki. Maki's eyesight. So, Maki, you can see, right? Maki can see and Lamira can't. The whole world's gone topsy-turvy! Sorry, Apollo. I don't think we're gonna get any information out of Maki. Which makes sense. Yeah, I guess it does. I'm guessing... What about the tape? I think he said... I'm sorry I cannot speak your language. You are very beautiful, fair maiden. That's why I never trust a translator. Ugh. Okay, so I need to go to the coliseum, I guess, to get evidence to show Maki. Whoa. What's with the blimp? July 9th. Sunshine at Coliseum. Woo! What a great day! It's perfect weather for slithing! What am I for an investigation? Some days just feel like magic days or defense days. Sure. Let's get started, shall we? Right on! Show us your stuff, Apollo. What stuff? Your voice training! This is the perfect place for it. I didn't have a home. Thanks. Oh, there's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage. Happy in the courtroom. Thank you. I am a lawyer. And you're in luck because it's lawyer weather today. Don't you just want to face the blue sky shout, objection! Look, the weather has nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get going already. Examine! What's that? Creature there? Oh, that's the police mascot, the blue badger. It's life-size. Haven't you seen him around town patrolling the streets? Yes, even now even Law and Order has a mascot. I'd run from that thing even if I wasn't a criminal. Why does its head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky. I don't think you're showing true blue badger spirit, Apollo. Look, a mass is signed for the guilty as charged to her. That's giant prosecutor Gavin stares out over the arena. Oh, maybe you can take it to the office when they're done with it. Where would you put it? You couldn't even get that thing through the front door. I'll put it outside. I bet it'd be good for business. As long as no one comes expecting us to prosecute. Well, if anyone comes looking for a concert, leave it to me. This person twisted plan of hers to make her singing debut, I wonder? Oh, I could come on the blimp! Look! A blimp! Those balloons next to sponsor ads on them. Let's see. Big sale. All shirts 50% off. Oh, it's an ad for the department store. Ah. No clues. It's literally a thing right there. Sunshine Coliseum sure is living up to its name today. It's huge! And Mr. Gavin got to play on that enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday, I'll fight my first battle on the stage. Battle? Well, yeah, it's a coliseum, isn't it? Don't do gladiatorial contests at these places anymore, Trucy. Really? I had no idea. I wonder why they stopped. Sometimes I worry about her. Oh, fine. That was just all one bit. Nothing else. It looks like doggy. Ew! Something is in my throat. Squirting after eating may be a bad idea. Backstage hallway. That earpiece is still on the floor. Ah, Mr. Attorney. Let me roar. Sorry about today. There is nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Monkey. Are you okay? Alone, I mean? Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. Though it does make being a witness rather difficult. Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking. I heard your footsteps several times the day before. Oh! You must have great ears. Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or so she claimed yesterday, but how? Examine. I can examine everything again. I'm thirsty, Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? Steel Samurai Soda. Now in real steel flavor. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. Chains outside are cheaper. This one is highway robbery. Oh, it's the same line. Looks like an instrument case. A big instrument case. There's a great magic trick you can do. These are the same lines. Miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion. Is it called there's sirens outside the illusion? So is the girl who is miraculous not the escape? So picky! Poster. Guilty as charged to her. Love that name! Guilty as charged. Wow, we did the opposite. Magician just presents the innocent as charged to her. What is this impact? Blue Badger, police mascot. There's a guy outside in a Blue Badger costume lumbering about. Turns out even more than those Gaviners posters. It's all the same! He's a bad mascot too, you know? picture prostitute Gavin going for that kind of thing. I'll bet there's a story that's just waiting to be told. That's been lying there since the day before yesterday. It's small, maybe no one's noticed it. I kinda wanna pick it up. It'd make a cool souvenir, don't you think? That's still on my mind for some reason. Go pick it freaking up! Ah! Also, Gavin's dressing room. They're all out on the investigation. Being backstage isn't half as glamorous without the band here. That's Lamiro's dressing room, and the scene of the crime. It's kind of lightly guarded for being a crime scene. I'm not complaining, it makes it easier for us to go in. And Emma gave us her okay, right? We can wander in and do as we like. How's Emma doing anyway? I hope she's not getting cavities from eating all those chocolate snacks. Okay, I guess that was everything. The voice. It was quite a statement you made today in court about hearing Daria and Kristen's voice at the scene of the crime. I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice. Wait! Let me roar, is something the matter? That voice just now. It was him. I am sure of it. No way. As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. That is when I heard his voice. Listen, Daria and Mr. Letus were talking about something. The next moment, I heard those gunshots. Why didn't you call security? To be honest, though the noise was quite frightening, I never imagined the gunshots might be real. And I was in quite a hurry myself. I left the scene at once. So it really was Darian's voice that she heard. Yeah. At least she certainly thinks it was. Maki. I met Maki before my debut as Namira. I was singing in a restaurant in Burkinia. And he was playing the piano? Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see. Is that when he started playing opposites? With Maki pretending he couldn't see? No, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound. It's been tough for Maki, pretending he couldn't see and all the while acting as your eyes. We held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He is a smart, gentle boy. I think I see what she's getting at. Maki would never harm a soul. Mr. Letus. Not Mr. Letus. Yes, he was an Interpol agent, I hear. So you had no idea? Of course not. No one did. Because that's what it means to be undercover. But someone was after him, and they had to know who he really was. Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand. You have no idea. I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why? What makes you think that? Perhaps it is not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition, as my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from memory. Clouded. Right. Darkness. The darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my heart. In your heart? I have no memory of the time before I became Namira. I awoke from darkness into darkness, you might say. I was eating at a restaurant those days. What was it she said about not being able to remember the light? I do not know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Everything before becoming Namira is lost to me. I don't think you... I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me? Do you think your past might be related to this case? No way! That seems really unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, Namira! I think you. Maki too tells me this often when I fear who I might have been. I present the tape to her. We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time. Thank you. That reminds me, that was an incredible illusion you pulled off. Illusion? Oh, when you teleported from one stage to the other? Remember? Ah, yes. Apparently they hired a professional magician. Valant Gramarye. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done? I'm afraid I cannot. Mr. Gramarye has made me swear to never tell a soul. I was afraid of that. How to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know? I am reminded that I wish to speak to you about something. Yes? When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor. A device? Maybe you mean this. That's been lying there since the day before yesterday. Might I touch it? I thought as much. What? What did you think? This is one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears one during a concert. I wonder whose this is. We use it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing. We'll hold on to it for you then. I will give it to the prosecutor, Gavin, when we see him. Yes, that's best. Thank you. So, can I put it on? It's attached to Trucy. Attached? I'm not some kind of robot, Apollo. Everyone on staff was wearing one of these headsets. This might be warrant some further inquiry. Can I ask you about this headset, Lemurai? You said that all concert staff were wearing one. That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members too, I should think. The prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them on too, then. They're quite helpful, though. Limited. They only work within 20 feet or so. True, they're only for use on stage. And a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system. That makes sense. You think someone would notice if they dropped their only communications lifeline? Why is this one lying here? Okay, well, we can go most everywhere. Let's just... let's go to Governor's dressing room. Anything here that's different? All the same lines. A cruiser guitar. They sold these for 5 years of the band. Crafting hard under the speed limit. Oh yeah, this is the same stuff! I'm just gonna investigate everything now. I don't know if there's an actual whistle. That plastic bowl is still sitting there. There's a for interrogating bad guys. Fess up to what you did, and we'll let you eat that stew. That guy confesses. They say, okay, eat it. If you can. Made of plastic. No, which one's a real bad guys. Back on the postcards, there it is. The landscape painter and sound. It must be hard to pretend you can see when you can't. Yet the way she sings so effortlessly, you'd think she had life easy. If people were just impressive like that. You know it! It just makes me think about how much further I have to go. And solve this quickly and not add to her troubles. People in control anywhere in the room, I guess is they give all the rooms equal treatment. You mean equal punishment. Go to the stage. July 9th, In the Wings. That song? Isn't that the one Lemurai was singing? Yeah, you're right. The guitar serenade. Wow, I'd love to do a show on a stage like this. To see that. The house is full and as one, the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air. Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician? Oh, that's right. I was a magician, wasn't I? Some dedication. Aha! If it isn't Miss Trissy, and indeed it is! Uncle Valant! What exactly are you doing here? I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss. Allow me wrong teleportation illusion. Ugh! Did anything go wrong? It would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about acting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remember that fair lady's melancholy melody. Hey Apollo! Maybe Uncle Valant can shed some light on this whole thing for us. Or maybe we can peace and move to Lemurai's dressing room too. I think we're gonna have something with Maki because we need to show him the thing anyway, so. Uh-oh, there's only one person I know who can munch with such venom. What are you doing here? Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever. Am I supposed to be happy? And give me a second degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool. Talking about the bloodstain Mr. Latus left. My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? But the bloodstain helped to cover the biggest mystery of all. Now we know that Mr. Latus was really with Interpol. We wouldn't have found that out without you. I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished chewing me out. That was my reward. Are chocolate snack foods popular down at the precinct or something? I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again. Be my guest, you're not going to find any clues in here. I did find something strange. Something strange? Like the ladder! Shooter must have used that to climb up to the vent. All this tragedy because someone left a stepladder here! I don't think Mr. Latus was shot because of the stepladder. You'd think it was Maki? I guess that air vent is pretty small after all. Does that prove he was at the scene? Did he escape in time in the time between the gunshots and us opening the door? Right after the shooting took place, Lyra tried to come into the dressing room and dropped her brooch. I think that fits with the other stuff we know. Do you think the timing when she dropped it is important? Yeah, something about it bugs me, that's for sure. Look at the way those bullets tore through this thick wall. That revolver really was something else. I wonder if someone as low as me could even fire it. Dislocating your shoulder would kind of put a crimp on your stage career. Now he always has stiff shoulders. Maybe that could loosen him up. Don't even mention it. I'm afraid he might go out and actually try it. Nah, he doesn't have the guts to pull the trigger, I bet. Speaker for monitoring the stage. It was blaring at the time of the shooting. How do you have a model for such a nice place? I guess they don't care about sound quality back here as long as you can hear it. Although the loss of fidelity could possibly make that music worse. The speakers must cost a lot. You have any idea how much a nice one that size would cost, Apollo? Probably a 10 years of your allowance, give or take. What? But that's almost $600! $5 a month? Oh, a trucy. Wait till she finds out you need to buy 2 speakers for a stereo. Oh! That was a trophy. That's the air vent with Maki Tobe's fingerprints. What's with the frown? Can't a girl frown anymore? Is that a crime? Ah! No, of course not. It's just Maki Tobe's fingerprints were on that air vent. Why would his fingerprints be there if he wasn't the shooter? One question I want to have to answer in court. Hey, wipe that frown off your face. 1 stick in the mud per crime scene, please. These girls can frown, but defense attorneys can't. Gaviner's poster. How many of those did they put up anyway? Mr. Gavin looks so cool on stage. You should learn to play the guitar too, Apollo. You can accompany my magic act. It'd certainly be a novelty act, if nothing else. Think about it if I ever lose my attorney's badge. That's one of the biggest, most expensive looking TVs I've ever seen. Too bad you'll never own one. Never is kind of harsh, Trucy. How about for all eternity then? Same difference? Look! It's fruit! Fruit, Apollo, fruit! I heard you the first time. There's a lot of fruit. I doubt anyone would miss a bit of watermelon. I know! I'll make it vanish into my stomach! Or not. I might make you pay for it. If you have the money for that, you should probably repay the office first. Watermelons were that expensive? These could be imported from some exotic locale for all we know. Poster? Poster for another show. This summer, Illegal Eagles production of Peace Clothes. Oh, look at that performance group. Turns out they're all law enforcement related too. Apparently, their serious portrayal of law and order is a big draw. It's so boring. It's probably pretty interesting. You're a complicated man, Mr. Apollo Justice. Well, let me examine up there. Ah! Missing tile. anything up here I could examine first? Oh. Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. I know they shouldn't make for much of a clue. Not the makeup yet. Except lipstick, apparently. That's one of those permanent dryers you see in hair salons. Is that what they're called? Permanent dryers? Do I look like a beautician? I just know you dry your hair and give you a permanent. That doesn't sound very glamorous, you know? Hey, how about a per machine? Or you could go more simple like permer! Not a bad game, think of official names for things. Not that it makes the name actually official or anything. Like a presents for Gramarye. Stars always get the biggest presents. You know, you give me a present, Apollo. Here, have a piece of candy. Gee, thanks! She must not get a lot of presents. Poor girl. The window. I missed it. This was the window where Gramarye saw the crime from. It was that simple. I hard to see a crime when you can't see, but she did hear it. Yeah, but the window was closed. Maybe she heard it some other way? Look, the carpet's been torn up here. That's the part we did the luminol testing on in court. Luminol? What's luminol? It's luminol. Get it right. Emma's kind of scary when it comes to science. Best learn the word and not incite her wrath again. It would make more sense if there was voiced itself, but murder weapon, so it belongs to Mr. Latus. That thing makes normal revolvers look like water guns. Mr. Latus was a big man. How about the person who shot him? Wouldn't they have to be about his size? Okay. Talk with Emma. Trial today. I'm in my embarrassment quota for the year, that's for sure. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? How? I mean, think about it. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year. Only it worked that way. It's bugging me to think that little kid outsmarted me. It makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see. He could have seen the air duct and he could have shot that revolver. That's not how it's out in Gramarye's testimony. You're saying she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene? That's right! Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Is that true what you said in court today? You know, about the case? And how everything is happening according to some of the song lyrics? The guitar serenade, you mean? I found the link, you know! First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen, and Gramarye flew through the air. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire, and in the end, a bullet took Mr. Latus's life. He went up in the sky with a guitar. Well, 15 feet up at least. I don't know where to chalk it up to coincidence. I know! And I found it. Yeah, I think the same person did all of this? Don't ask me! Why did I? I couldn't fit through that air vent anyway. What? You all think I did it? Sometimes I worry about that girl. Something strange. So, what did you find? It's so little I must have passed over it yesterday. That under the sofa. What is it? Or some device, I think. I haven't a clue what. It's sticking out from the end looked familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out it's an antenna. Ooh, that kind of beetle. That kind of cell phone. This device must use an electronic signal of some sort. Electronic signal, you say? Let's go back to the stage. Or I'll continue. Some more. Examine! Okay, time to examine the stage. Ladder! That's the ladder we used to climb up the stage tower. Not a moment I'm likely to forget anytime soon. Me neither. I'll never be able to climb another tower again without thinking about it, you know? Never be able to climb a tower again, period. That's a big instrument case. That's the case where it conjured us, I think. Give it 20 Valant up. Stage. I still can't believe we found Maki and Mr. Like Twist up on top of that tower. Yeah, I used to not like high places. Now I hate them. It's not like it would have been nicer if we found a dead body closer to the ground. Well, that reminds me, Daddy's bad with heights too. Huh, no kidding. He took me on a Ferris wheel ride a while ago, you know? Halfway through, his face got all green. He mumbled, "Objection!" over and over! Poor guy. Aww. Piano. That's one big piano! I've never actually played one. You should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime. No good! He can't play either. I kinda feel bad for the guy now. Is this the same one we saw? It is. Maybe now's my big chance! Stand back! This could be the debut of a prodigy. Ew! You make that noise just now? Let me try it again. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. I'll take a look under the hood. Huh, look at this. It was stuck between the strings. Looks like some kind of switch. I want to throw this into the piano. Huh. Huh. Sorry. I had to make the right noise. Look at all the electronics. They must be sound related. No. Okay. Fuck. Let me resolution. I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Glamarye's Valant was your illusion, right? Indeed, the purple prosecutor issued my performance. The climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear!" Like a dream. Like a dream. Yet, what can I work with on stage? Meant for musical endeavors. There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorceress acts. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted. Disappear from the top of the tower. But in order to move, you would have had to use some sort of secret tunnel. People come to me because I'm a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of true Gramarye are concerned. So, you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well. And went well, it did! Now, speaking of pianos. That piano over there troubles me. Troubles you? Why? Why do you ask? Why? It's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself. Thanks. Trip Gramarye. I know what you are thinking in that head of yours. Gramarye, yes, you say I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort. Actually, yes, you're right. Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo! Or everyone tells him that and he made a good guess. It was 20 years ago, a young magician, genius of his time, came down among us. His name was Magnifi Gramarye. It was he who began the great troupe Gramarye. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was. I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV. Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troupe pulled the vanishing act, yes. Eyes for magic no longer heard. The TV screen is barred with stripped of illusion. That's not true! I still went to all your shows. Like the one in the parking lot down at the supermarket. Start playing supermarket parking lots here. No, you're in trouble. We hone our skills at these small venues, always waiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity onto fame's shiny stage once more. I do this not only for the magic this Gramarye, but for my partner. Your partner, you mean? Yes, Zach Gramarye. Chrissy's father. Before he disappeared 7 years ago. There was no name higher than Gramarye in show business circles. None. I will see his return to glory. I, Valant Gramarye. Valant and Zach. Our founder, Valant Gramarye, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles. I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How I made that whole jumbo jet go up. Whatever happened to the jet again? Sounds like someone doesn't remember as well as I thought. Of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zack and I had the talent. We had no talent at all. Balance and Zack were the shining stars of the Gramarye crown. Cool, huh? And Zack Gramarye is my daddy. Now that Magnifi and Zack are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Valant Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage. I'm rooting for you. Miss Trissy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side. What skill? Coming up. We managed to get off the topic of the case so quickly all the time. So we already examined the piano. We got the switch, so I'm just gonna express my shock and chagrin. All I can see before me is the stage and the opponent. Something small and nothing else there catches my eye. You're getting on in years. Not much time left to make your mark, huh? This is not how I see it. I don't care about what I have to show him. I get the point. Wait, but it was in the piano. I guess he just doesn't actually care about it, but... Okay, well, he doesn't actually seem to care about the switch that was in the piano, so... Do I present that to let me roar? You think you'd tell me about this? Sorry, I have my information about the outside world something with it. This was actually that reacting when I showed her stuff the other day. Damn it. The switch sitting here telling me to push it. Don't. You might blow up the whole coliseum. Apollo, please! I think that every strange switch triggers a bomb. That kind of old-fashioned crime drama thinking doesn't cut it in our busy times. Right, Trissy P.I., please enlighten me. What do you think the switch does? Maybe it turns on the electric razor in Prosecutor Gavin's dressing room? Just because a razor is turned on a razor... okay. Got it. What about... 10 for that, little buddy. This is Trissy reporting in. Over. 5-7 silence. No one answered. Don't be silly. What does a receiver doesn't receive? Sounds like Emma not performing forensic investigation. Or someone just got a forensic investigation machine. This is silly. Unless she's a super high-tech android that runs on snackoos. Okay, I was gonna actually present that to her. And you can take a look at this. A small device. Looks like a transmitter. A transmitter? You press this switch here, it sends out a signal. No idea what it's for though. Signal? You mean an electronic signal? What is it, Apollo? Hey, Emma. You know that strange object you said you found? Oh, this? Let me try pressing this switch. Ouch! It's on fire! The device is on fire! Emma's device is on fire! What's the big idea? Ah! Well, now I know what this is. An igniter. This part here must work like a lighter. Nearly lit me up, that's for sure. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose. Pose. At least we're getting somewhere with this case. Hey, Apollo! Let's ask Emma more about the switch. Now that she has some first-hand experience. What are you trying to do? Burn me alive? Come on, it was just a few sparks. It was you! You were the one holding it! There's no sparks flying around here just with you two talking. Anyway, now I know that this is a remote for an igniter. Let me see that for a sec. Well, this is definitely a little transmitter. Signal sweep probably only reaches 30 feet. Transmitter, huh? No trigger updated in the court record. Incidentally, if you look at the cross-section diagram of the stage area, let's see, 30 feet from Lemur's dressing room. Covers the backstage completely. Also looks like it would cover the stage. seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage. Ah. Guess I best be getting on with my investigation. We'll have to look for more clues elsewhere then. I think I'm just knowing what this thing is now. I'll have to look into igniters a bit more later. Good luck! I'd like to know a bit more about igniters myself. Igniter added to the court record. I'm guessing she knows nothing about it? Yeah. July 9th, Sunshine Coliseum. What? Gonna laugh at the murderer? Guardian! Oh, bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks. Won't let me work on my suspect. Aryan isn't the best of moods, is he? Not many people are these days, it seems. It's a crime scene, not exactly the happiest place to hang out. I gotta go rub salt in the wound. My alibi's rock solid. Rock solid? Your alibi. So, about your alibi, you have to ask. The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set. That's right. The music was blaring when we heard those gunshots. And found Mr. Leitu's dead. I've got 10,000 witnesses who saw me too. Right there, on that stage. It's hard playing with something else. Thanks, little lady. I see. This whole thing's a sham. I can't believe they aren't letting me work. Oh yeah, yell at me. It's Lemuro's fault. He was the one who said he heard his voice at the moment of the crime. Man, I never even talked to the old windbag. How could she possibly identify me? They won't let you work? He won't let me work. Gavin says I gotta lie low till suspicion's cleared. What suspicion? He gave me such a stick in the mud. Mr. Gavin? A stick in the mud? He may look all flashy and showy, but he's a straight as an arrow, man. Definitely isn't depressed. You hear him whine the other day. Oh, you mean a thing with the mixing board? And there it was on the performance just now. What was that's all about? Oh, this part is off. Which is that? A second guitar. It was you, Diane. He's just a perfectionist, though. Not a bad guy, really. Well, I think the Gaviners are the best. I have all your albums. The band's fine, too. Gavin can write a good tune, I'll give him that. Oh, think of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much. Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, most likely. Prosecutor's office? I've never been there, have I? Now the victim should have come in from Interpol. Normally I'd be down there dealing with it. Hello, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see a prosecutor's office. Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. Right on! Say hi for me, okay? And screw you! And tell him I want that crime scene. Into that crime scene. We'll be going now. Hey, wait. Yes? What do you really think happened? Really? You don't think I did it, right? Well... Wait until a guy with some confidence. Remember, I was ripping up on stage when that happened, okay? Ripping. Don't get led astray by some siren song, eh? Get this one wrong, you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself. Let's not talk to him anymore, alright? Detective Darian Crescent. He's one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice. Oh, I literally can't even do anything else with him. Well... Anything here? I guess we'll head to the prosecutor's office next time. So thank you for watching. Thank you Capcom Creators for the code. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps with keeping content like this and more. And links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!